Around the Grounds Saturday wrap up with Billy and Glenn. Thanks for tuning in. We're in a barber shop today because I've had to go through some facial treatment to try and convince the buyers that I'm old enough to do open homes.
No, that's not the case, Billy. There's an old saying in rugby league: if you're good enough, you're old enough, and you're definitely good enough. One sale last week, a couple of listings. We listed a great 2-bedroom, Billy and I, in Sturdy Parade.
Yeah, really exciting. Coming on next week. I think there's definitely a place for new stock like that in the marketplace.
Yeah, and we've got a couple in Meriton coming up as well. A little bit earlier around the grounds tonight, Billy's got a big function on.
I have got a commitment to, the football club. So I'm trying to squeeze out a little bit early, get a bit of an early mark, but the callbacks will still be done.
The callbacks will be done, and part of the function tonight is everyone had to come with a moustache, and Billy's done the best he could in the time he had. I think you had 6 months to grow a moustache, Billy, and this is where we got to with the marker pen. But important stuff around the grounds today. Big open for inspections. 31 groups at a 1960s apartment in DY, 2 bedrooms, 1 bath. Ocean views down over the glorious DY beach.
Yep.
But 31 groups through, guiding 950. Some hot interest on a 3-bedroom we have in Manly. We've got a 3-bedroom in DY coming up with ocean views or DY beach views. That will go very, very well. Other highlights of this week, Billy?
2 properties under contract, one of which had been on market for quite some time now, partly due to the fact that we were mostly advertising that property by appointment. So you can naturally find that your days on market stretch out when you don't have a Wednesday and Saturday time online. But I think there was actually signs that the market started to rebound a little bit.
Well, CoreLogic or RP Data put out statistics that last month was the first month of growth. I think it was 0.3%.
In 14 consecutive months.
In 14 consecutive months. Mark and Lisa Novak also were at a round table and vlogging from the CBA convention this week. They were guests on stage.
Yes.
And the experts there thought maybe 2 rate rises level out, then coming back down the mountain, which means if the interest rates come down generally, unless we're in a deep recession, then the prices go up. So we might be at the bottom. There's an old saying, you don't know you're at the bottom till you start going back up.
That's true.
A really big result was from the beautiful Ileana. She leased a 2-bedroom. It's not just all sales at Novak. We've really got 4 arms. We do commercial sales, commercial leasing, residential sales, residential leasing.
Yep.
That's 4. And then now the new 5th one, Lisa and Mark are doing consumer and industry training, and they're out most weeks talking to groups about, if they're consumers, what to look for, terms, tech, and alike, and if it's other agents, how to best promote the properties, get the best price, service their customers.
Yep.
So 5 arms.
I'm going to even say there's a bit of projects and developments in there.
Projects and developers, 6 arms.
And I think
Billy.
we're almost at an octopus level now.
Oh, really?
I think
very, very good.
I think off the back of projects, as you mentioned, Ileana had an amazing result across the road from us. A new development's just gone up. Total of 80 apartments, ranging in 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms on Pittwater Road, but 2 bedrooms, brand new, of course, leased for $1,050 a week.
Yeah, a really interesting story here, and it's an interesting story of teamwork, and it involves myself. So it's even more interesting to me. Someone that I went to school with, maybe 90 to 100 years ago, and this person messaged me off my social media. I said, I've got a friend, daughter's from Albury, needs a property to lease. What can you do? Now, I haven't done leasing for about 20 years, but I said, come into the office. We're here 7 days a week, early to late, came in, took her across, leased the property. No wait till the open for inspection on Wednesday or Saturday, and we'll get back to you in 2 days after we reviewed your application. Came in, saw the property, we reviewed our application on the spot. So walking in the door and walking out with a fantastic rental, an hour and a half.
And huge smiles.
Huge smiles, huge price. Owner's really happy. The owner, actually, his father was a builder. Okay, so there's some great properties we're going to pick up in Mossman through that. Often, salespeople in real estate, someone rings up and says, "Oh, can you help me with a rental?" And they politely say, "I think you've run the wrong number." Not a here at Novak. Servicing all across. So some great results. Great results.
Yeah.
So that's about it from us today. As you can see, he's got a function on tonight. It's football.
Yeah, for the club.
What club is it, Billy?
Manly Vale Football Club. We say at the club, UTV, up the Vale.
Up the Vale. Now, are you the centre forward, Billy? Are you the striker?
Yeah, I'm the left, right out.
left, right out. But I've heard Billy's very good with the oranges. He cuts a mean orange, Billy.
But not tonight. I'll be getting involved. As
Okay.
You see,
And
bit of face paint.
Thank you to Giuseppe and Bruno back there for letting us do our
featuring the barbershop.
Yeah, featuring the barbershop, letting us do around the grounds from the barbershop. We're going to go. Billy's going to get his mustache trimmed and his hair cut, ready for his big function tonight. I'm probably just going to...
What are you doing, Glenn?
Well, I do what I do most Saturdays is I take it easy. I ring my vendors. I ring my buyers. We've got a full hand of open for inspections. Tomorrow, the office is open from 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock. Please feel free to come in, talk anything real estate, looking for a rental, see if we can fix you up on the spot.
Yep, absolutely. And you're taking it calm tonight?
Yes, I'm home alone tonight. My family's down in Melbourne, so my daughter's surfing in a competition in Victoria. So I'll watch a little bit of football and eat a bit of junk food, and I'll be very happy.
Well, that is the around the grounds of this week. Open home numbers are up, and by the sounds of things, by the team's recollection, some of the busiest we've seen in months, and it continues to grow. Sales are happening, a couple of properties under contract, and you've got some new ones coming on.
New ones coming on, and once again, if you're a landlord out there and we don't manage your property, more than happy to recommend what price the property would sit at, any of our expertise. I think all our property managers have been here a minimum of 15 years. So that's very unusual in property management. It's a little bit of a revolving door. It's a very, very rewarding but very, very hard job. But Branka, Tina and Cleo all clocking up over 15 years at Novak.
You don't get that for murder these days.
I haven't murdered anyone lately, Billy, so I can't comment.
Have a good weekend, guys, and look forward to bringing you another market wrap up in next weekend.
Okay, good.
See you.